De mare.
Shadaim, peace and freedom. Welcome. It is Africa Week 2020, the family reunion. I am so very pleased to be back here. I am Queen Mother Imakhu, and I will be sharing again with you SHENU Gentle Khametic Yoga. Now, I know that there are some people who are intimidated by yoga, and that's quite understandable. I've been doing yoga since I was 12 years old, and I am now actually 60. And I found over the years, having been a practitioner as well as a certified yogini, that there are many things that are intimidating to a lot of people about yoga. And let me just say that this approach that I am doing is one that is based on my years of practice, my years of research, also as a Khametic high priestess, ordained minister, and queen mother and scholar. And what makes sense to me, as well as to the many people that I have worked with over the years, and who have expressed their frustrations with yoga, and justifiably so. There are people who are instructors who will put their hands on the students, which is invasive. I feel it's invasive. And as someone who has been violated, I know how that feels. And then also the matter of people trying to be more yoga than thou, okay? And the intimidation factor. Now, I am not about any of that. And I want you to feel as though, even if you are in your chair, that you are able to try. That's all I'm asking. And make sure that you don't overstretch. And let me see, as I'm sharing now that I am on, and please also feel free to share. I want you to feel relaxed and to honor the feeling of being in touch with your body. Many of us become disconnected from our own bodies due to trauma, due to stress, due to body shaming, due to the feeling that we are not who we used to be, or our bodies were not what they were years ago. But it's about honoring where you are now, the here, the now, loving the body that you are in. And I want to again stress that you can just sit back and chill. You can write what you need to. You can write down what you need to in terms of aids that will help you in your own practice at home if you are ready to start on this this journey. And also, I'm going to tell you that I will be sharing terms with you that are from the ancient Egyptian language, the ancient Khametic language, but I don't want you to feel overwhelmed by that either, okay? I'm going to be doing gentle introducing of it to you. Oh, by the way, you're listening to guitar music. The guitar was extremely pleasing in ancient Kemet. It was known as nefret, which is the word for the ancient lute. And it is symbolized by with the same symbol that is used to represent the heart connected to the trachea, connected to the mouth. And the word Neferet means goodness, beautiful, successful. And idea also in ancient Kemetic culture is about building character and honoring the body temple that you are in. So that is the approach. Shanae Trish, I see you. How are you this day? Let me see if I can get the chat going here in. Oh, I see. Okay, give thanks. Trisha, thank you so much for being here. Please spread the word to the rest of the SHENU family, if you can, that I am on. And again, I'm so grateful that you all are here. And get a glass of water. In SHENU, we speak loving words into the water because also we honor the water. And we understand that as you drink water, and if you speak wonderful, loving words into the water, and this is based on the experiments of Dr. Emoto, may he rest in peace, that the water takes on the messages of goodness that you share. And as you drink it, it matches the water in your body and helps to transmute the signals that are within your own body just based on what you drink. Isn't that amazing? And so we're going to start out by saying words like mer, which means love, neferet, which means goodness and success and beauty. Anuk means I am. Anuk mer, I am love. Anuk neferet, I am good, beautiful, and successful. We say Ankh Wuja Seneb, which means life, health, strength. All right. All right, so now we're going to move now into the studio space. All right, now I'm hoping that everyone is nice and relaxed, but we're going to get everybody into a nice relaxed place, okay? So we're going to begin by rolling the shoulders back. And forward. Now again, only what's comfortable for you. Do not overstretch, don't overextend. Rolling back again. And forward. Okay, and you're going to pick your shoulders up and drop. And up and drop. And up and drop. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn my phone off just to make sure that I don't get any disturbance. Okay. Okay, now we're going to stretch out the hands. Stretch, 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 and let it go. Check it out. And again, stretch, 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 and let it go. Shake it out. Again, you can do this from your chair, okay? The word for stretch or extend in the Kemetic language is ge, ge. And so we're going to stretch again. From the shoulders, stretching, 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 extending through the fingers. And nice straight back. And let go. Shake it out. Bring your hands together in prayer pose. And we're going to press them together. Press your palms together. Press together the fingertips. To press is nejut. We're going to press very gently. Very gently. And release. Wuchini. And nejut. Press. Wuchini. I release. And press, 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 press. And release. All right. Shake out your hands. I'm going to have a seat now. If you can, sit cross-legged on the floor. If you're still in your chair, that's fine. Now, I am not a person who believes in doing the full lotus anymore. I gave that up years ago because I found that it just was not necessary for me. Plus, they've found over the years that people who are really, I was going to say bent on, pardon the pun, but people who are really intent on getting in that full lotus pose, that there are a lot of injuries, people blowing out their kneecaps. So yoga has progressed over the years in the fact that we are looking at what works and what no longer serves us. And so in my practice, I'm not about sitting full lotus. If that works for you, then that's fine. And so let's just sit comfortably on the floor. We're going to do some nice deep breaths. Inhale is Sarek. Exhale is Nifa. Relax your breathing. Now, as you're inhaling, you should feel an expansion, all right, around your rib cage. And as you exhale, then everything tightens as you're pushing the air out. So you're tightening the lower abs, you're tightening the sphincter, which you are sitting on, okay? And you're tightening, so you're pushing everything out of your lungs. So let's practice that, okay? So we're going to inhale, Sarek, with that pushing out, and Nifa is exhale, Nifa. Everything tightens. And Sarek, open, Nifa. And Sarek, Nifa. Relax your breathing. In SHENU Yoga, we do things in cycles of 3. 3 is synthesis, and it helps to open up things and getting the process going. Let's try that again. And Sarek, Nifa. Sarek, Nifa. Everything tightens. And Sarek, Nifa. Relax your breathing. All right, now we're going to drop the chin into the chest so we can work out the kinks in the neck area. Again, only as far as what is comfortable for you. Do not overstretch. If you do, then listen, don't contact me if you get injuries. You've been warned, all right? But just taking it easy, only as far as what's good for you. Nobody's watching you. This is your personal best. And we'll slowly drop the chin into the chest, rocking the head forward. Feel a nice stretch right in the back. And now we're going to bring the head back to balance out the blood flow. So now you should feel a stretch all in here. And forward. And back. As simple as these movements are, you will find these will help you to rest. And let's bring the head back to neutral position. I'm your mirror. And so let us turn to the left. We're going to turn our heads to the left. If yabit means twist left. All right? And if yabit, slowly, slowly. So that. Nifa. Sarek. Nifa. Sarek. Nifa. Relax your breathing. If ek means to twist center. And now if imanit is turned to the right. Sarek. Nifa. Sarek. Nifa. Sadek. Nifa. Relax your breathing. If F twist center. And once again, if Yabi, turn to the left. Sadek. Nifa. Sadek. Nifa. Sadek. Nifa. Relax your breathing. If Ek, twist center. If Imanit, turn to the right. Sadek. Nifa. Sadek. Nifa. Sadek. Nifa. Relax your breathing. If Ek, twist center. And now we're going to drop the head forward, bring the chin into the chest, and we're going to roll to the left, the back, to the right, and back to center. And we're going to do it again, and then we're going to go in the opposite direction twice. Are you ready? And drop the chin into the chest. The word for roll is kerker, okay? Kerker, left, yabit. Continue, and right, and down, and again. Now, a lot of times when I do yoga, I have my hair wrapped up. Let's go in the opposite direction now. But truthfully, I really love my hair to be free. With the pandemic, there's been so much pressure on keeping yourself as clean and as germ-free as possible. So for those of us with locks, we generally wrap our hair up. But for me, it's causing a little too much pressure on my hair. And so I let it go free as much as I possibly can because I don't want my ends to fray. All right, now speaking of the pandemic, we've been in some challenging circumstances ever since March. And more of us are out. And this is pleasing to so many of us who've been bottled up in the house. But we still need to remember to take care of ourselves and to not let our guards down. Doing yoga is an excellent way of boosting the immune system and be able to stabilize yourself, as well as making sure that you are taking holistic supplements, making sure that you're drinking plenty of fresh water, making sure that you're still getting exercise, but also the importance of masking up when you need to, okay? Well, as soon as you leave the house, all right? And it may seem uncomfortable, but in truth, in the long run, in the short run, it's actually going to be more beneficial to you. It's important, though, to make sure that you get as much fresh air as you possibly can. For instance, when I go walking in the park and I'm on trails, I keep my mask down. If I see someone coming, I'll pull it up. But you want to get as much fresh air as possible. You don't want to be stuck behind the mask and not being able to breathe all the time because that's not necessarily healthy either. So make sure that you also swap out your masks. Make sure that you wash your masks as often as you can. Every single day when you wear your mask, you should take, as soon as you come in, take it off and wash it, okay? I have a practice of washing everything. As soon as I walk in the door, everything that's been on my body, I end up hand washing in the sink. If you have a washing machine, then throw it in the washer. And but here's what's interesting. A lot of the things that people are doing now, I actually recommend in my book. This is part of African practice. Coming in, taking off your shoes, changing your clothes so that you're not wearing the same clothes that you had on out in the street. All right? Respecting the fact that your bed should not be the place where you sit down with your street clothes. And so and also the whole thing with carrying hand sanitizers, cleansing as much as possible. This is all Kemetic principle, African principle. And the fact that the world is now caught up is a beautiful thing. It's unfortunate the reason that we have now seen people catch up and be aware of practices that are beneficial for our overall health and staying clean as a planet. But at least it is here. And so let's continue to honor those practices, okay? Now, speaking of nice, fresh breaths, let's continue with some deep breathing. Okay, I'd like you to expand your arms out like so. So this way you open up your chest and flip your palms upward. And slowly rock your head back just a bit, just on an angle. And now we're going to inhale, Sadak. Nifa. Sadak. Nifa. Sadak. Nifa. Relax your breathing. And now bring your palms so that they're facing outward. Stretch your fingers. And now bring your hands back together, like so. And into prayer pose, Shader. Sadek. Nifa. Sadek. Nifa. Sadek. Nifa. Relax your breathing. And place your hands down on your knees. Move around just a little bit, okay? All right, now you're going to take your elbows and press them down inside the inside of your knees and bring your hands back into prayer pose. Sadek. Nifa. Lean your head forward. Sadek. Nifa. Sadek. Nifa. Relax your breathing. Bring your head back up to a neutral position and bring your hands down. Bring back up into a nice straight back. All right. Now we're going to make it a little more challenging. Bring the soles of your feet together if you can. Now, you don't necessarily have to be on your yoga mat. You can be on your bed doing this as well. This is the cook stove. Now, it's interesting because the word ge means stretch, but ge is also a word that's used for the cook stove. And when you see the illustration of it, or you see an actual one in a museum, you see that it is shaped just as we are sitting here. And so the idea is that you are burning up energy in your legs and your hips, as we're opening up our hips also. And so your body itself becomes like a cook stove. And in ancient Kemet, the cook stove was like a little pot like this that was shaped like this. And then there was an opening. And you would put the fire inside. Cook on top. So this area here is where we're going to be burning, burning, burning. And you're going to push the elbows down gently as we did just a little bit ago. You're going to push down if you can. If you can't, it's okay. And bring the hip forward. And back. And back to neutral. And Sadak. Nifa. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Sadak. Nifa. Sadak. Nifa. Relax your breathing. Push down if you can a little bit further. If not, it's okay. All right, and let's release now. The word for release is wuhe. You should feel a stretch in your lower back at this point, okay? So now let's bring a little relief to it. Bring your knees together and bring your legs down. Let's flex the feet so we can get some stretch all through here. Okay, so we're going to flex at the ankles and we're going to point. And flex You point and flex, so you feel the push all the way through the heel, and point. And let's rotate the feet so that they're rotating toward each other. And opposite direction. And point and flex and point and flex, point and flex. And now I want you to challenge yourself to just come forward just a little bit. Feel that stretch? I'm short, so I can hold on to the lower part of my calves. But reach out, reaching down your leg if you need to slide down. Okay, you challenge yourself. And Sadek. Nifa. Sadek. Nifa. Sadek. Nifa. Relax your breathing. SHENU Yoga is not about holding poses for a long, long time. We've also learned that being fluid, moving from one pose to another, is much more beneficial. And let's come up, nice straight back. And now what I'd like you to do is to pull your shoulders back, lift up your chest, drop your head back. So you feel that arch, and you should feel the burn in your lower back. Sadek. Nifa. Sadek. Nifa. Sadek. Nifa. Relax your breathing. And now you're going to flip your palms like so. You're going to curve your back. Bring your chest in so that you feel that stretch. Drop yourself down as far as you can, so that we stretch those muscles out in the lower back. You should feel some relief. Sadek. Nifa. Sadek. Nifa. Sadek. Nifa. Relax your breathing. And if you can, then come down and stretch a little further. So you're really feeling that stretch in your lower back. Sadek. Nifa. Sadek. Nifa. Sadek. Nifa. Relax your breathing. And let's slowly come up. Bring your shoulders back. And then you're going to open up the chest. Drop the head back. Sadek. Nifa. Sadek. Nifa. Sadek. Nifa. Relax your breathing. And let's reach upward, extend, reach, reach, reach. We call this Yahweh, lifting the hands in praise. We give thanks and praise to the Necheru. Necheru means the limitless creative forces that exist without and within. And bring the arms down to the side slowly. Bring the head back to neutral position slowly. Palms up. Sadek. Nifa. Sadek. Nifa. Sadek. Nifa. Relax your breathing and bring the arms down. And let's just sit back in a nice comfortable position. Okay. Give yourself a chance to rest. right, now you're going to pick up the right leg, place it over the left. Nice comfortable position like you're sitting at the beach. You're going to slowly turn your head to the left, beat your beat. And as you do, you're going to be looking over the shoulder. Bring your arm up. And bring the elbow down into the knee as you gently press, looking over the shoulder. This is Akeru. The lions that face in the opposite directions that we see in buildings, that came from ancient Kemet. They open the doorways, they greet you at the doorways of buildings, of the entrance ways. Sadek. Nifa. Sadek. Nifa. Sadek. Nifa. Relax your breathing. And bring the arm up. Let's twist the other direction. Let's switch. Let's bring the elbow down into the knee. Very gently pressing, looking over the shoulder. So you feel that twist in your torso. And Sadek. Nifa. Sadek. Nifa. Sadek. Nifa. Relax your breathing. And let's come back to center. Bring the arm up, untwist, and let's lean back. And drop the head back to balance out the blood flow. And let's arch the back and relax down gently. Bring the chin into the chest. And back to neutral position. All right, let's have a nice straight sit up, okay? And if you can, get back into, okay, cook stove. Nice deep breath. Sadek. Nifa. Sadek. Nifa. Sadek. Nifa. Relax your breathing. And relax. All right. Just continue to work the back a little more. Just get on the knees. This pose is generally in yoga known as cat-cow. You know it as Bast Pekit. Bast is the cat who is the very sensual, fluid, creative, cat, just like a cat is sensual in its movements and fluid. But also you see that cats stretch out their backs a lot. But the counterpart is Pekit, who pounces. And Pekit is known as the terror. She tears, okay? And she was actually the original Black Panther. She is an ancient form of Bast. So the two poses, you're going to balance your knees, so they bring your knees apart, okay? And you're going to balance so that your hands and your shoulders are equal to your knees in measure, okay? And so, as you sink the back and look up, you feel that nice stretch through your hips and also in your abs. That is bas. You feel that? Sedek. And watch what happens on Nifa. Hekit. I'm going to balance myself a little more here. And Sedek. Nifa. Sedek. Nifa. And relax. And we're going to lean back now to further stretch out that lower back and those hips. Place your hands down as we are in Nebu, the Sphinx. Enjoy that stretch. If you need to, you can open up a little more. Once it's open more like this, it becomes a what? One of the guardians, guardian of the gate. Let's breathe. Sedek. Nifa. Sedek. Nifa. Sedek. Nifa. Relax your breathing. And let's slowly roll up. Bring your knees together. I'd like you to place your hands on your knees, at least on your thighs, like so. So once again, you can pop the back out. Feel that stretch as you extend those muscles in your upper back so that your chest is concave. Sedek. Nifa. Sedek. Nifa. Sedek. Nifa. Relax your breathing and slowly let's roll up. And let's place the hands here. This is Monday. On Mondays, I love doing poses that all deal with nurturing because Monday is the moon day, and the moon day is in honor of the Divine Mother. And so let's focus on poses that remind us of nurturing and sharing and giving. We just came out of Peace Weekend, and so it's important when you are dealing with the lessons of peace that you find peace within yourself. And one of the best ways to do that is through nurturing. But make sure it's reciprocal so you're not just constantly taking, you must also give. All right, and so now we're going to rise up. This right now is this is Hapi. And this is the Hetep tablet, which he carries, which has offerings of food and libation on it. And Hapi is Aquarius in the original astrological charts going all the way back to ancient Kemet. And he is in service to mankind. And so as we rise up on our knees and presenting the tray, we're remembering about giving, but also as we come down, we remember the importance of receiving. It's a cycle in order for it to be healthy. And so, on the inhale, we're going to come up. On the exhale, we're going to slowly come down. And again, just do the best that you can. And Sedek. Nifa. Take a nice cleansing breath. Let's do 2 more. And Sedek. Nifa. Relax your breathing. Once more. Sadek. Nifa. Place your hands down. You shake your hands out. And then rest in scribe pose. This is the pose that the scribes, those who would take dictation back in the ancient Kemet, this was their pose. All right. Another divine nurturer is Nut. And we're going to come forward on our knees. Nut, who is the Milky Way. And the Milky Way arches over. We're going to come up on our toes. Spread out. Drop down. Sadek. Nifa. Sadek. Nifa. Sadek. Nifa. Relax your breathing. And now walk it in as you come up. All right, and stretch, 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 stretch. All right. And now we're going to go into the pose of the Divine Sacred Mother. You're going to cross your right foot over your left. Bring your arms up like so. And you're going to interlace your fingers like so, if you can. If not, then you can just go like this. If not, this is fine too. Sadek. Nifa. Sadek. Nifa. Sadek. Nifa. Relax your breathing. You don't have to have your eyes closed. I just kind of like to go there. And now we're going to bring the arms down and uncross your feet. Shake out your hips. And now you're going to cross in the opposite direction. Sadek. Nifa. Sadek. Nifa. Sadek. Nifa. Relax your breathing. Now you may be wondering, why is this pose called the Sacred Holy Mother? Well, if you want to find out more, you can sign up for my class where I break down the stories, the poses, the chants that go along with them. There is Hekau, or words of power, or chants. Well, Hesi is a chant, but there are words of power, powerful prayers that go along with each of these chants, or each of these poses, the kapero, the poses. Bring your arms down. And uncross your feet and shake it out. All right. Feet apart. And let's bring the arms up again. Like so. This is Siba. One of the easiest poses. Siba or Dua is the star. When we do our nighttime yoga, then this is one of the poses that we do. Siba means teacher, it means student, and it also means the star. You are a star. As we elevate in knowledge and consciousness, and we rise above our circumstances, but we are always mindful to continue to learn. You never ever fully reach all knowledge. Knowledge is infinite. Sadek. Nifa. Sadek. Nifa. Sadek. Nifa. Relax your breathing. And it's said that the mother is always the very first teacher. Let's bring our feet together. If you need to give your arms a rest, then you can. This is Ankh, or Ankhet, the living Ankh. My spiritual teacher, my spiritual father, Grandmaster Cam, he would always remind me, remember, ultimately, Queen Mother, you are the Ankh. As we affirm life, breathe in, Sadek. Nifa. Sadek. Nifa. Sadek. Nifa. Relax your breathing. And slowly bring your arms down. Oh, you feel that, right? You can shake out your hands. Okay, stretch your fingers. I know you're probably feeling it right in here, right? Stretch your fingers and release. Let's roll the shoulders back again. And forward. And up and drop. And up and drop. And up and drop. All right. Now we're going to slowly bend forward at the waist into woos. Woos is the blanket that you see depicted on the backs of the chairs of royals and of the Nisu, and also of the people of importance, the sheps or shepsit. All right. And as you know, a blanket warms you. It brings you enhancement because it enhances the heat in your body. It also brings you comfort. And so this pose is designed to enhance. And let's come forward, bending at the waist. As you're going to just let yourself fold forward. And say woos. Bend your knees if you feel you need to. Sadek. Nifa. Sadek. Nifa. Sadek. Nifa. Relax your breathing. Again, don't overstretch. And slowly, let's come up. If you can only go here, this is fine. Okay? Only what is comfortable for you. Your own personal best. And as you continue to do this practice every single day, you find that you get better and better and better. And let's move forward again, bending from the waist. Let your arms just hang forward. As you feel the weight of your arms leading you as you bend forward. Sadek. Nifa. Sadek. Nifa. Sadek. Nifa. Relax your breathing. Bend your knees slightly and wrap your arms around your knees, around the backs of your legs. As this is the scroll, the rolled scroll, which represents the Shat, mother of libraries, mother of mysteries, mother of writing, Sadek, Nifa, Sadek, Nifa, Sadek, Nifa. And relax your breathing. And slowly just drop your arms forward and come up slowly. If you feel dizzy, please stop. Bring your shoulders back, rock your head back, balance out the blood flow. And bring your chin into your chest. And back to neutral position. And I want you to just relax, relax, relax. Hands in Sharia, prayer pose. Bring your feet apart so you have a little more balance. Sadek. Nifa. Sadek. Nifa. Sadek. Nifa. Relax your breathing. Bring your feet together. Hands down at your sides in Nen. Nen is the absence of movement. You got through it. I'm going to come over, sit down, and switch cameras. Sip on a little water. Check in with everybody. How is everyone? Brother Judah, I see you. Oh, you can hear the clock ticking. Yamoja, welcome. Saba, what a wonderful name. Seba means teacher. Peace to you, Brother Judah. I received your hair product. You need to call me. You enjoyed it, Sandra? Welcome to you. Welcome. Please sip your water. I apologize about the clock. Truly, I'm hoping that you were able to get through this okay. And yeah, because I had it sitting right here. Let us, and it's good to see members of the SHENU family here. Trisha and Yamoja, thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Alexandra, for sharing that. Our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/SHENU Khametic Ashram. You can also go to our website. Our home is at shenuashram.com or shenuashram.org. And if you were interested in more of this, then go to the website. And also you can go to queenmotherimaku.com, where I have more information as well. Sandra says, thank you. I'm a teacher. Just today, my students asked me to help them stretch in the morning, remote learning. May I share some of the stretches with them? Absolutely. And, you know, that's something else. If you would like to have me do remote classes for your school, then go to queenmotherimaku.com. Just reach out there. I have incorporated yoga in almost everything that I've done in working with children over all these many years. And certainly as a dance teacher, I would incorporate yoga in the warm-up, but also in doing the drumming, we always did reflexology, hand reflexology, and we would do stretching just to kind of get everybody centered, and also to get all the yayas out, and so that everyone could focus and be calm. Yoga is an excellent way of being able to have children self-regulate. I told you I started doing it when I was 12, and it has been an active part of my life ever since then. And I'm 60 years old right now. And so I'm very, very grateful for the role that yoga has played in my life, and also the deeper insights that I've gained from learning about the Khametic aspect of it. And so I bring all of that to a deeper degree in my classes. The class, the intense yoga class, starts tomorrow, actually. And there's information there. You can join SHENU. You can join SHENU Ashram online for $10 a month. And that will give you discounts on classes and products, and will help to defray the cost also for the food distribution program that our ministry has, in feeding our neighbors with no addresses here in the city of Newark, and then also with transportation costs for delivering food, boxed packages of food to families here in the city. And so I'm very grateful for this time for you all, with you all. And I wanted to share this with you. In the book of Amenemope, which we're going to be studying next year, because I teach from Khametic scripture, which is the sage writings that were left behind by our wonderful wise folks, wise ancestors. In the book of Amenemope, chapter 5, it says, "Fill yourself with silence. You will find life, and your body shall flourish upon the earth." Fill yourself with silence. You will find life, and your body shall flourish upon the earth. Take the time to still yourself. Don't be so quick to run off at the mouth all the time. Take time for stilling yourself in order for you to be able to restore, to heal, to listen to your body. We have the term sejemen kat, which means listening to the body. Sejemen means to listen. Kat means body, but it also means gut, intuition. When you still yourself, you're able to listen not only to what your body has to tell you, but also what your intuition tells you. And with that, you are able to gain the wealth of the world because of your wisdom. And also, your body needs to have restoration and healing, and for you to listen to what is necessary to keep it healthy. Okay. Oh, and there was something else I wanted to share with you all about. You see, we have the classes, we have the ashram, and oh yes, if you want to learn more about Khametic culture, then please go to shenuashram.org/store. I have the download for my book, Kesu Dwau Meni. An updated version is coming soon, but you will still benefit from this. This is going to be considered a classic because of the fact that I will be retiring this after I come out the new version. But still, there is rich information that you can glean from this. And so by purchasing the download, then you'll be able to print it out and you'll have it. You can even store it in your phone. We have Khametic prayers, and also understanding more about what we call living the culture. And so people often condemn ancient Egyptian spirituality based on some of the priesthood and some of the leadership that were corrupt. But I have to remind people to condemn a whole people and all the greatness that our ancestors brought to the world based on a few corrupt people who unfortunately did end up bringing the empire down. But based on corrupt leadership, it would be the same as people saying that all Americans are like the leadership that we have in office right now, or anyone who is acting in a way that is not ethically and morally sound. And so it's wrong to throw the baby out with the bathwater. We've had so much beautiful contributions to global culture through this culture, through this ancient wisdom. And so I invite you to continue to learn more about it. And again, Kesu Dwau Meni. All right, Alexandra,